Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. This is going to be a versus event video. We're going to take on a lot of battles in the Danger Room where mostly X-Men characters are boosted up. We've got some new champions to play in this video and some other characters that are boosted and some fun team combos. So get ready for that action. And by the way, this video will be up on our VidRally MPQ fan page early, so if you're a member there on our VidRally page, thank you very much, and you can see this video early compared to open release on YouTube. Let's jump right into the action. We've got some tough teams here. You're going to see a lot of Kitty Pryde and Polaris group teams in this event, so this will be the first one we take on. Let's start out with an all X-Men team, see if we can win with this group. All of these characters are boosted since they are part of the special event boost list, and don't get a chance to play Havoc a lot. We really want to get him into some action. He's going to be the blue, red, and green primary user on the team. Storm has a green ability, but we're going to focus on her yellow and black, and then Professor X, you should know he is amazing at purple. 5-star characters in this match. Let's go and see if we need to boost some AP. Why not? All right, so we're against basically what I'd call a sim team or kind of a partially meta team, but Polaris is boosted up a lot more than usual because of the affiliation. And when there's an X-Men character on Kitty Pryde's team, she will boost special tiles when there's 3 on the board instead of normally requiring 4. So we got to be careful. Get those special tiles removed quickly to to basically stop her boost from happening. So I don't really see a good starting point here. I actually had a move go unrecorded. So we really want to try to match away one of the special tiles and then another one. But let's see. I guess what we'll try to do is just get red. We really don't want Kitty Pryde to have any red. Storm is going to charge a black tile every single turn, leading up to her black ability that does team damage. Really pretty strong if you allow a lot of charged tiles to appear on the board. What are we going to do to get a special tile matchable? This is pretty bad luck to start out with. If we get enough green for Havoc, he will actually do team damage with his green ability and then remove some special tiles, but he actually destroys them and not just removes them, and that does build up AP for enemy Beta Ray Bill. We're going to line up a protect tile to be matched. Finally, okay, so we get one. We have Havoc's red ready to go big time, and his red is not subject to protect tiles, so that part is good, and it also makes blue charged tiles on the board. I don't really see a good lineup of blue tiles yet. I wonder if I should save that shot until our next move can be a blue match. I think we will. Still got to get another protect tile matched away. This is really getting dangerous by letting those values add up so much. Still no blue, so I'll take this green. We've got 12 green ready. That's amazing. Protect tile matched away up top, and guess what? They got it, and Polaris adds a bunch more. Pretty much disaster. That's okay. Let's hit Polaris with a shot of Plasma Beam now then. 21,000 damage. I'll take it. And so they have 9 green. What are we going to do? There's really no way to get around this. We pretty much want to keep Bill away from the next 3 green. But we just can't line up a way to get those projectiles removed without danger. Tough go here. There we are. Okay, so a green match. This is great. Okay, So what do we want to do here? I think we want to take the natural match. Match 4, we'll get a blue match in the drop. Their projectiles are so strong, we're hardly doing any damage now. At least those surge tiles, those board hazard tiles, can give us a chance at having some of those removed. We've got everything just about ready to go. Let's do one other thing here. You know what? I think we have a plan. Do we have a plan? We'll see. All right, let's do this. We're going to cry havoc. Remove some of those projectiles. I know that gives Bill his 14 green. Now we can hit him with another shot from Plasma Beam. Okay, working out pretty well so far. And now what we want to do is we have Professor X and his purple ready to play. Well, we can do a lot of different things. So we're going to take a real chance here. We're going to do team damage with, to me, my X-Men. If you click that and choose green, it'll do team damage, but also add a couple of green tiles to the board. Hopefully we get another match that way. Didn't get an automatic match, lined up some green for us. Team damage almost took Polaris out. So we just really need to make sure we get her taken out here. We're going to get another hit. That's fine. Let's go here. And at least one part of our trouble is down. We're going to get hit a few in a row. Shot from Bill. And are you wondering why Bill didn't fire off his green ability? Well, check this out. Professor X and his passive increases the cost of certain abilities, green and red, and Scuttlebutt costs 15 instead of just 12. That is fantastic. And check it out, we've got another couple of great moves in a row. So let's move over to Kitty here. There's a match 4 in red, but we're going to do it this way so that we get the match 4 in green. We also pick up a little bit of black. Oh, that's too bad Kitty had her yellow ready to go. A lot more projectiles out. Let's see if we can do this. So once again, we're going to play Havoc's green ability. Cry Havoc. Team damage, remove some of those issues that we had. All right. Now, check it out. How many charged tiles are on the board? A lot of black charged tiles are on. We can play Gathering Clouds. Get those destroyed. Team damage. Nice. And now we have Radiation Absorption to play. And you can choose red or green. Let me cancel that so we can talk about it really quickly. Because you have to spend one or the other colors to play Radiation Absorption. And if you choose green, it basically spends red to build up 3 green and does team damage. If you choose red, it does target damage and spends the 3 green to do that. In this case, we absolutely want to choose green and get the win against a very, very tough team. And everything pretty much worked out the way it should. That was great. Now let's go on to what's probably going to be a nice and efficient speed team against this same meta team here. I want to play it specifically because I saved it up and even put it in my save team list. I'm excited about Morbius. A lot of people have been realizing that he's going to be pretty efficient in certain areas of the game versus against special tile makers, and then in story mode against enemies that spam countdowns and other special tiles. So let's play Thorkoye with Morbius and see if we have a chance to win here. I think I'll take this out in favor of team up, and here we go. So in this case, you know, Morbius, I don't even have him championed yet, but he's going to be involved because we want to make a match with a special tile in it. He'll remove other special tiles and deal a little bit of damage that Okoye will be boosting. Same thing here. You know what? Maybe we'll target Bill this time. All right, extra move in yellow. That can't be much of a better starting board for an Okoye-based team. Got a match on blue. Awesome. Okay. So what do we want to do here? This is kind of interesting. We have our yellow and blue ready to play. Let's save blue. That'll get us out of danger later. There's a match 4 in blue. I don't think that's what you want to do, really. I think you'd rather get this special tile, this protect tile, matched away. Or do we really even want to do that? Let me think. Probably do. I mean, it's an extra move if you do it right, so you just have to do it. Nice. Okay, so things are going pretty well. We have, let's do this match to get more yellow and team up. Now here comes Hulk, dealing a good amount of damage every time that there are more than 7 green on the board. He places one at the start of the turn, by the way. It's a little overpowered in my opinion, but I love it. Using it, don't really like facing against it that well. So check the board. What do we want to do now? Well, there's a couple of ways we could make matches to line up some other great things with red or whatever, but let's get this other strike tile matched away. Morbius triggers again, and he's even removing the special board hazard countdowns. That's super helpful for me because it doesn't set up a really great move for the enemy against you. And check it out, the enemy team is just falling apart. Match 4 in yellow. Should we do it quite yet? Yeah, let's do this one first. Not a lot of green on the board. Yeah, looks like we're going to qualify Hulk again. That sets Beta Ray Bill down. Go ahead and heal Okoye up a little bit in case we get more team up matches lined up. Nothing big there. Play it again. She's at full health, 3 matches. Might as well play a hematology there. If Kitty gets 1 more yellow, she'll play her protect tiles. I don't think she's going to get a chance to do anything after this turn. And that is a fast win against a new meta sim team, basically. Take those points. That's great. Now let's get into a couple battles with the new championed characters that we just went through on our basically legendary token horde busting for Scarlet Witch covers. Got her leveled up and not championed yet at this time of the video. Did champion a couple of X-Men. So that might be a fun team, maybe a little too easy. That's interesting. Let's go and look for a different team here. Well, we've been playing that a lot. All right, let's just try a normal team with our new characters. So Scarlet Witch, we'll take a quick review of where she got to, and let's grab a couple of others that are built up and ready to battle. Here we go. The new Cyclops, Phoenix 5, Colossus, Phoenix 5, and Scarlet Witch. The first 2 are championed, and she is at level 390, 243. I could spend those shards to build up that mystical feedback. Green ability is just so awesome. I'm tempted to apply it to purple just to get a well-rounded build at 343, but let's try everything this way and go. I'm still going to boost AP so we can get through this as fast as possible. And here we are. So once again, it's a Kitty Pryde team. I don't think she's going to do much unless the enemy gets a lot of red for Phoenix or red for Magneto. And outside of that, it takes yellow for Kitty. So let's start out by, well, we're going to do the extra move first, of course. But watch what the critical tile does. It will hit these black tiles. The critical will hit those black tiles that come down. And also some other matches with the purple. This is going to hit pretty hard. I think we want to hit Magneto with this. Check it out. 21,000, 18,000, both in that match. Because, mostly due to, don't forget, the Preservation passive ability from Colossus, which increases teammates' match damage to pretty crazy numbers to start out. And he is a slightly boosted. 5 stars don't get boosted as many levels as 4 stars do. But as you can see, it still makes a difference. And we'll check out Scarlet Witch isn't championed yet, of course, so her match damage is pretty normal. And then you see the normal colors for Cyclops. So what do we want to do? Pretty much certainly want to match that critical tile for the additional damage. We'll take red with that one. 10,000 plus. Okay, and now we have Welcome to My Reality to play for Scarlet Witch. You choose a color, and then when the ability changes over to Chaos Magic, she will replace a team-up tile. If there's less than 10 of the color you choose, she'll replace a team-up with the color that you select. I think it's great to choose a damaging power, but there's also a consideration is to pick a color that you'll just build up a lot of AP in and keep it, because you get additional damage for how much AP you have in that color when you play other damaging abilities. So do you want to pick black for Colossus? It's a pretty big nuke, really. Or do you want to pick a different color, like more purple that we won't have a way to spend it, or yellow, we won't spend that, right? So it's hard to say. I think in this case we're going to go for black. Additional black tiles on the board means potential for more big time hits from Colossus, and we'll get this thing over with. There's a black match. See, that 6,400 match damage alone is just crazy. All right, and blue doesn't do a whole lot for us, although it is an ability from Scarlet Witch that I have at level 4, the Debilitating Hex. It might come in handy to reduce Phoenix abilities before she gets a chance to play them. Look at that. Knockout already for Magneto. Don't let me forget, we do want to keep purple away from the other team. We'll target Kitty next with abilities. Let's go ahead and give her a shot with Purification, because Colossus is in front. It deals damage, but it deals a lot more if he's already in front. Check this out. That's just a crazy amount of damage on a full health character. 20,000 plus at champion levels with that little bit of boost. Let's do purple this way to kind of separate the others. Looks like we separated things too much. It caused the whole board to switch, but what a set of automatic matches in that cascade from the tiles that were matched away, and basically put the black tile on in a nice spot for Colossus. Okay, Kitty has 14,000 health. We have a match 4 in his strongest color. 13,000 damage, almost took her all the way out. That's just crazy. Mystical Feedback saves up charges for every tick of damage that you take along the way. And so let's see, what do we want to do? We probably want to go ahead here and play Debilitating Hex on Jean Grey. And now all of her abilities have been reduced by a certain number of levels. If they were at power level 5, they're now reduced down to 1 or power level 2, depending on where you're set. We have a couple other abilities yet to play, but I do want to do this match here first. All the while, those charges on that repeater are reducing the incoming damage that we're taking from matches and abilities against us. It's just amazing. Let's go ahead here. We could play Disarming Gaze. That will stun a random enemy. If there's only one enemy, guarantees that they will be stunned. Adds red to the board. That set up an extra move. That's great. I like to do that right before I play Cyclops and his yellow. By the way, we have 0 team up. That's a little nutty at this point in the game. Set up an extra move in team up. Oh man, that match damage just completely won it for us before I could play Cyclops and his yellow ability. Well, let's take on a little bit tougher team here. Maybe we can find a different team. Maybe we're going to only see the team of choice. Now that's going to be a tough team. Do we want to play against that or not? Let's see. I want to probably scroll this one around a little bit and take a quick look. Seeing a little bit of a trend, but here we go. Here's another different team, and this person has chosen to bring Morbius along. So I don't mind that at all. We actually championed our own Adam Warlock. Let's get him into action as well. I think what we'll do is just take Colossus out. He is just awesome and a little overpowered. That's great. And whoops, went too far here. Here we go. Adam's going to do team damage. See, he has a black ability that is passive, automatically reduces your black. So we'll take Colossus out since he relies on black and see if we can win again with the other two characters. We didn't play Cyclops and his red either. I really want to get that going. Okay, so nearly equal Adam Warlocks here. They do have a Professor X on the enemy team, so we have to watch out for match 4s against us big time, obviously. What do we want to start out with? Well, there is a couple of good moves. Green drops black is probably about the best starting point we can go for. Let's do this way. Leaving purple for Professor X is very dangerous. Also, Adam Warlock could play that against us. We absolutely want to jump out to the black first compared to the enemy. So while there's tempting red matches to make or whatever, let's go with the black match this way. All right, might have had a glitch there, but we're in good shape. So what do we want to do? We've got our black with Adam dealing team damage every time we have over 3 or 4 black, depending on how you have it set. I have his set at level 5 for sure, and that is just already taking hits against Morbius and Professor X, even being in the background of this matchup. So I think we'll go for that yellow. I'm a little concerned what's going to drop down from it. Yep, we gave them more purple. All right, got Morbius out easily with that team damage. Okay, now you could make a case for saying maybe we should allow enemy Warlock to get black, because as we take damage, for each hit of damage on our allies, we'll build up the charges on our repeater. That will fuel the kind of like a hit back damage from Scarlet Witch. So let's leave the rest of the black matches for the enemy team, see if they take any, but really got to be careful that we don't give any purple matches to them. Don't want Professor X to get a big match against us. Okay, great. What do we want to do here? Probably red and green combo move. Let's go this way. Ah, dropped a blue match 4. So we took a big hit there. We have a green ready to play, but I think I'm going to save that for when Adam's out and Professor X is alone. We have an extra move anyway, so this might happen quickly. There's a purple match over there, but we might get it next. Big hits. Time for the Phoenix Blast. And by the way, people really are saying that this ability doesn't do as much as it should. I don't think the damage is too bad here. Target damage. The problem I have with the ability is that it's 3 turns on those repeater tiles. That's a really long time. 3 turns is too long, and the good thing about it is we've got a 2-turn stun from Disarming Gaze. Adds more red to the board. Sets us up. Didn't play our purple yet. Didn't even get a chance to. What color would we select with this team? Maybe black again to build up our team damage from Adam Warlock. Maybe what we want to do is just go crazy with the red and keep that adding to the board. Okay, so here we have, let's just do this yellow that drops a purple alignment up above. And we have our yellow ready to play from Cyclops. We also could play it from Adam Warlock. See how he takes self-damage every time he does that team damage. And that's the point. You really want to play yellow to heal. You want to play purple to create trap tiles on yellow so that when you match them, he heals. If the enemy matches those traps, that's big time damage, or pretty good anyway. I think let's do this. Let's go ahead and do a team up match here quickly. The more team up you have when you play Cyclops yellow, the more tile swaps he'll do. Savior of Mutant Kind. Let's take a quick look at our match damage quickly, and look at Adam's yellow, purple, and black. That's going to be stepped up right here. All right, not any automatic matches. I've been, a little bit troubled by how often you don't get any matches automatically from those tile swaps, but it usually sets you up with something pretty good. We'll probably take more yellow down there, or purple drops yellow, I should say. Nice cascade. Body and soul damage. Phoenix Blast will start to destroy green tiles. We do get the damage and AP built up from those repeater tiles, and this thing's basically over. Let's go ahead and play Warlock's purple ability lined up. Let's see, is this going to get, are we going to get the heal as we take him out? Let's see if we do. All right. Pretty good fun. Let's bring Colossus back in for one more battle. Okay, in our last battle, let's see if we can win with the same team that we have boosted new champion characters against the current meta team, Cyclops, Colossus, and Scarlet Witch. Let's go. Definitely going to be a challenge because we don't have a super enemy special tile removing ability on our team, I guess I want to say. Colossus in his blue can remove enemy specials. What about an extra move in green on the board? That's a good way to start. I think we want to target Polaris here. Let's see if as much as we can, try to keep the enemy from matching any of those special tiles. That way Polaris won't flood the board against us, and then we'll have a fighting chance here. Let's go. Another extra move up top. That's crazy. Look at this board. What the heck? Because if we move that top critical tile down, it'll be another extra move in blue with 2 criticals. I don't even think I want to hit Polaris with that. Let's go to Bill. This is going to be gigantic because our match damage on blue is already huge. Here we go. 56,000 thanks to Colossus and his boosted match damage. That's crazy. All right, I think what do we want to do? Actually, you know what? Let's save Polaris for a big hit from black and just take her out. We'll go ahead and get a blue critical match this way. Bill's all the way out already. That's a good start. We're still going to increase the value of special tiles while there's 3 or more on the board. So we got to get one more matched away, or get a little more blue to play Colossus and remove one last special tile. Let's go and get black here. Okay, and we got our blue. I hope Polaris does not go for that purple match. Good, I like that one. Okay, so here's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and play Colossus. Let's target Polaris with it. Neutralization. We're going to choose this one here because that's harder to get to. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and their projectiles deflected the rest of that. That's okay. Let's take the last one, second to last one out. And now we're in much better shape here. Let's do black again. Add more big time hits to the board from Colossus. We'll get that black match down below because the enemy doesn't really have a reason to go for that. Let's do the white that drops red and green and blue. Practice offense is so bad. I need to be more careful about the red they're building up because we can't escape the damage that hits back from mystical feedback every single turn. So we're going to take a gamble here. We're going to play Disarming Gaze. It doesn't do anything about the attack tiles on the board, but it will stun one of the two. I actually hope it stuns Kitty. Let's go. 50-50 chance. Adds red to the board. All right, it did stun Kitty, so we have a turn or two where they won't be increasing the value of special tiles. Let's do red, purple, black. Of course, Polaris finds a way to get a special tile matched anyway against us. Look at that damage back. 14,000 hit back from all that extra damage we were taking from basically deflected from Scarlet Witch and her repeater tile. Okay, that's fine. What do we want to do here? I think we're going to go ahead with overkill. Let's go ahead and just take Polaris out. I don't want to have to worry about her anymore. And we're going to, I know there's a match 4 in red, but I'm going to do it like this so that we get red and black on the same turn. Now the attack tiles aren't going to do much. Phoenix Blast against Kitty. Looking good. And let's take those strike tiles out so she can't increase their value every turn. Hoping we get another black match lined up soon. And keep Colossus out front. What do we need to worry about? Basically just Kitty getting a red match. Hate to lose my own repeater here, but we'll go ahead and take that red. Good deal. So the match 4 in green picks up a couple of black tiles. It'll also shoot that tile out for a match in blue. Unfortunately, we'll lose our mystical feedback repeater tile on this turn, so no hit back damage right away. Looks like we're going to find a way to win this one against the meta team. Let's get Colossus up front. We'll do that by yet another blue match here. And with him up front, we're guaranteed the big damage from his blue. By the way, debilitating Hex. Play that on Kitty. Her abilities are all reduced down to level 1 or level 2. And with that on the board, we get extra damage from the additional blue AP we might have on hand. It's not much at the moment, but it could be a lot when you play this sometimes. And then that would add a multiplier times the percent for the next hit. There we go. I got to be careful because when I played that blue, that put Scarlet Witch up front again, and you need to have Colossus up front to do the extra damage. But nice points, big hit, big win against the event meta team. And look at that, we're getting defensive points as well from keeping that team out on defense. All right, everybody, thanks for watching the special video here. Appreciate the likes and follows. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet so far, and we'll see you on VidRally for more fun and action and in the next video. All right, bye.